in this technological age in which we live, so much more can be done because we can be just so much more connected one with the other. And part of the people in the group that have been with us on this journey, Fee and Duncan Bendall from the Bendalls group, we're really grateful for your contribution and your presence here today. They're very much a part of the Thought Leadership Group. In April, they've worked tirelessly to bring the private sector on board and to encourage their offers, to encourage people to be engaged. Their creator, Fee's the creator of a social media platform, which she's going to show us now. But this is a company that is inherently committed to making a difference in their community, in their way, with their staff. Just as your staff are, and just as your companies are, you're committed to trying to make the world a slightly better place than when we all arrived. So Fee, I'd love you to come and join us now and just take us through some of the media platform that you've designed to make this all work for us.
Thank you so much, Catherine.
Thank you.
It has been an interesting journey, and excuse me, just as I had to speak to you today, I've started to lose my voice, so excuse me for the husky tones that I might deliver this morning. One of the things, sorry, excuse me. One of the things from a corporate point of view, and I'm here as a corporate on this stage, is that conscious capitalism needs to change. There's a lot of evidence that it's not really reached the people it needs to reach. Thank you so much. That it needs to reach. Yet as individuals, as consumers, we expect companies to take conscious capitalism very, very seriously. And there's real figures around this. Nielsen have just released a global report on corporate social responsibility. And I'd like to just give you a few statistics around this as to why corporates like myself and my peers in this room are here. 55% of consumers of the public said that they will pay extra for products and services from companies who are committed to positive social and environmental impact. As corporates, we are here to make profit. And that's very important that we also give that back to our community. What I also just want to note, big note, and hopefully it will encourage other corporates who've joined us today to get involved with some of the amazing offers and bids that we've received just in this inaugural part of the Community Investment Collective. But actually, there's a rise of 5% in sales on the bottom line as a result of companies who get involved with social impact. That's huge. It's absolutely massive. So there is a real reason why corporates such as myself and my colleagues here should definitely get involved with the Community Investment Collective. It's a really, really important place that we should be. What we've tried to achieve and I've loved working with Eugene and Anne-Marie, I have to say, by the way. It's been a fantastic journey and one that I've enjoyed, and I've donated a lot of time, and my colleague Duncan has as well, because it's actually been so worthwhile. I was talking to Michael this morning from Microsoft, and he was like, it's like a whirlwind, something sort of come that's really changing things up, which is absolutely fantastic. But what we tried to do is also create a level playing field. A lot of large NGOs receive a lot of money, but some of the videos you've seen today are the small, unsung heroes of our society, like Sailors with a Disability, who aren't receiving those corporate funds, and it's very difficult for them to actually communicate with someone like Michael from Microsoft or Kate from Intel to actually get the attention to receive funds. So we've decided it's great that everyone's here, but we've decided that there needs to be an action place that people need to go to, and obviously in the world of technology, we hope we've come up with something that's a bit different. So every district can have its own module of this site, but I think probably the main thing around innovation and what we've done to try and change things is create this eBay kind of effect. It enables people to put up, or corporates to put up their offers, and it enables people to bid on them. Probably one of the most exciting things that I've gone through over the last few weeks is to work with some amazing corporates. I actually went home the other night and did a happy dance and told my husband that I'd just furnished a women's refuge in Hornsby as a result of Fantastic Furniture. And it was just like, wow, how amazing is that? And Fantastic Furniture, before they got involved with this process back in April, didn't have a CSR policy, and now they're developing one. The first bid here I really need to highlight because I only found out about it at 4 o'clock last night. So the site was still being built at 9 o'clock last night. Thank you, Microsoft. But Microsoft have effectively offered unlimited software to any not-for-profit that is verified through their partner Work Ventures. They expect to give away about $40 million worth of software. On top of that, they have also offered, and I will be sending an email to the NGOs because you need to be quick about it, but the first 25 NGOs that apply through the programme and through a link that actually Microsoft set up yesterday for us will also receive some Surface Pro devices from Microsoft as well. So thank you very much, Michael. It's just huge, unbelievable. But the principle is, and I think this is where companies like Microsoft have really got involved with this process, is that the principle is you have to actually bid and connect with Microsoft in a whole new way. Now, there has been no ability for some of the stories we've seen here today for them to reach out to Microsoft to actually receive those resources and skills that they are so willing to offer, that they have at their disposal. So we are literally creating the eBay of CSR. They will give, you have to pitch and bid to get those resources, which means it levels the playing field. There's not, you know, it's not going just to the big charities who get funded a lot. It's actually going to real social impact. So we've already achieved, just in the last couple of weeks, we furnished a women's refuge. Thank you, Fantastic Furniture. You know, what Microsoft are doing is unbelievable. Intel are going to take Vanessa through their digital literacy program. I mean, it has such a massive impact and changes things so much. And, you know, previously Vanessa probably wouldn't even know how to get in touch with Intel, let alone actually be a recipient of training in terms of digital literacy, so she can pass that on to the people that she's trying to help. It's just been overwhelming. I mean, even my own business, I've been so touched by TrueQuest. We're going to be actually rebuilding their website and training them in digital and social media skills. It's a responsibility for all of us, but the big responsibility and the big change is that we can actually all get involved. We've also, through this site, which FACS have provided the seed funding for, so thank you very much, brought together some areas where individuals can get involved. So I talked about the kind of Craigslist, the classified area where people can actually apply for internships with government, with corporates, with NGOs, where people can actually go, well, I'm willing to volunteer 5 hours of my time to actually contribute to something in the community. So there's an area for individuals to get involved, because it's not just corporates, government and NGOs. There's a lot of people out there that really want to do something for their community. Unfortunately, there was apologies made by Carol Bryant, who's the CEO of Macquarie University Hospital today, but after the meeting in April, she rang me up and she said, I'm getting close to retirement, and how I want to contribute is actually to be a volunteer in the Northern District. She lives on the Lower North Shore. She understands that people think it's a very wealthy place, but actually underneath that, there's some real social issues that happen in the Northern District. And she felt that this was the ability for her to make a personal contribution. I was blown away. I mean, this is like real impact. So we're hoping by launching this site, we can bring innovation to corporate social responsibility. I'm hoping that our role is to connect corporate organisations in a different way to community, that brings real impact, that we can bring innovation, we can bring thought leadership internationally, and we can actually do some real power and some real good. I can send this link around so you can see what's going on, and you can, for the NGOs in the room, quickly jump on to the links that Microsoft have provided and get in there if I was you very quickly. The other thing that we're also going to do, which I think is fantastic, is that we again found out only yesterday, but we wanted to do the Community Collective Investment Awards. We've been told that the Premier and Treasurer is actually supporting those. So there's some real chances to do things very differently. And I actually think lead an international movement in terms of changing the way that we take CSR to market and how we actually help as corporate citizens. Sorry for the technical issues, but you've kind of got it now, and more than happy to share this with everybody going forward. Thank you, Catherine, Eugene and Anne-Marie. Thank you.
I think that encapsulated for you how everybody gets involved, and I'm sitting there as the chairman of the Ministerial Council on Ageing, knowing we've got this baby boomer cohort coming through that have got so much of life skills, business skills, community skills to offer, people who want to volunteer, and here we have now the technological opportunity for individuals to get involved and for companies to get involved and to expand their CSR. So I thank you very much indeed.